Alright, how's it going everybody, and welcome back to another Black Ops 2 Map Pack for Apocalypse review. Now in this review we'll be tackling the new Zombies map. Now if you guys are uninformed or you've not seen any of the new news regarding this map pack, the 4 multiplayer maps are Pod, Frost, Takeoff, and Dig. Now this video is going to be more dedicated to the new Zombies map dubbed Origins more than the multiplayer maps, because mostly I'm concerned with zombies more or less than the multiplayer maps. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to read an excerpt here from a news article I have regarding the new map pack for Apocalypse. There we go. Alright, so here goes. Origins will, as expected, take players into a World War I themed zombies campaign starring the 4 original heroes from the first Zombies map: Tank, Nikolai, Takeo, and Richthofen. The story promises to explore the origins of the zombie saga while giving players access to new supernatural wonder weapons, a Mark IV tank, and more as players try to avoid getting stomped by a giant mech. Now, let's go into some speculation as to what this map will have to offer. Now, since it is a World War I themed zombies campaign, you can expect things that are of World War I. So we probably will not have, sophisticated weapons that we do expect and have in our current zombies map, although I'm sure trenches will play a part, maybe gases and that kind of stuff that were seen prevalently during World War I. Now go on to what the quote actually we can get from it. There are new supernatural wonder weapons. Now wonder weapons, that's plural, so that means we can probably expect at least more than one wonder weapon. Now if this means they're just bringing back all the wonder weapons into one, that may be something, although it did not say returning wonder weapons, so that's making me think that it's going along the lines of brand new wonder weapons, possibly involving some of the creations and technological terrors of World War I, such as mustard gas, phosgen, like new artillery shells and all that great stuff. So that could be a part of the new wonder weapons. Now a Mark IV tank. Now if you're unaware of a Mark IV tank it is one of the very first tanks. I'm pretty sure it was pretty much one of the most prevalent and well-known tanks of World War I. There'll be a picture on screen right now. It's basically the big metal behemoth. It's got 2 tracks on the sides, and as you can tell, it is one of the very first front runners of the mechanized warfare, as it's a bit of an inferior design to, of course, what we have today. However, being able to use a Mark IV tank is going to be groundbreaking, because as we all know, zombies is not always about, I don't think it ever has been about controlling a vehicle of any sort. Now, because this tank, as seen in history, is very slow and cumbersome, it is probably very vulnerable to a horde of zombies, considering they get past the heavy machine guns mounted on it, the 70mm gun. But a Mark IV tank is going to be an incredible addition to zombies, and I'm extremely excited for it. Now whether or not this is going to be something you have to buy or it's a buildable, I'm sure it's going to be extremely limited and nerfed in many ways, because giving players a tank in zombies is definitely a big step forward in terms of zombie killing. So I'm sure Treyarch has given us some surprises on how it's going to be limited. Maybe we have to go around the map and find fuel for it, fill it up with shells and ammunition, that kind of stuff, but hopefully it'll be a great addition. And it says, as players try to avoid getting stomped by a giant mech. Now, if you guys read the pictures of the letters from the field on Treyarch's Facebook page, I never really did a video on these, however, a lot of other people covered it. So there were a lot of letters from the field mentioning how there were like new giant metal men, as I believe Takeo quoted it. So if you guys are aware of the new game, or it's not really new nowadays, but it was a new game at E3. Wolfenstein. It was this game where Nazi Germany actually beat America to the atomic bomb, and we got nuked. I believe they nuked Manhattan. But at any rate, in the trailer, you are able to see giant mechanized soldiers like stepping on people. So my guess is, because of the fact that we already have a bit of a perspective of what might be used, we can kind of maybe draw from the mechanized warfare. Now, my thoughts are the Nazis, Maxis, everyone who is in group 935, has possibly engineered a way to get a zombie or maybe like a controlled person into one of these mechanized machines, so they are still being controlled somehow. Either that, or they still going by their zombie instincts trying to kill people. Either way, they are in a metal suit, so shooting them is probably going to be beside the point. I mean, it's just going to dink off metal. But since this is World War I, I'm not sure how tough the metal is going to be. Maybe we'll need a bazooka or something like that, maybe a trench grenade, or maybe even the tank to stop or at least hinder the giant mech. Now, that's really all for this short video, guys, on the new Zombies map Origins, which is a part of the map pack 4 for Black Ops 2, dubbed Apocalypse. Now, this map will be released on Xbox 360 first on August 27th for 1,200 Microsoft points, and now I am extremely excited for this map because let's just go over what we have. We have supernatural new wonder weapons, so that is indicating that we will have multiple wonder weapons. A gosh darn tank for, oh my goodness, a tank in zombies. This is going to be incredible. And a new zombie boss, maybe. That it could be a type of George Romero situation where you can't really kill him, but you can send him back for a round or two. Maybe it's going to be something like that. If you kill him, you get a perk bottle or maybe a part for the tank. Could be something like that. And then also another little added note, if any of you are Avenged Sevenfold fans like me, the Shepherd of Fire song will be sponsored in this map. So like 3 teddy bears or something like that, and you'll be able to hear Shepherd of Fire. So that's what we all for the short video, guys, concerning Apocalypse and the new Zombies map Origins. If you'd like to, expand on any of my theories or thoughts, make sure to do them in the comments or via a video response. I'll approve all of those. But thank you guys very much for watching, and all speculation will be appreciated. And boy, oh boy, I cannot wait for its release on August 27th. But I will see you guys soon.